Hello everyone, it's me, David. I'm just, this is going to be a little bit different. I know Fall Guys is here playing, but my goal is not to try and, play games and talk. It's more kind of just a chit-chat. So I've been doing this for a month and a bit now, and I've tried to keep a high level, high volume of content. And some of this has been dragging out because of the type of titles I've been playing. And what I wanted to know was, one, obviously the YouTube algorithm doesn't favor new channels anyway, so that's not really a problem. That doesn't upset or bother me. The real question is, if you do happen to watch this on a regular basis, does it work for you? Do you actually enjoy hearing me talk about things? Would you rather have more curated, engineered videos and slightly less long play format videos, which I know there's a certain irony of the channel being called short play and then me doing long play formats. I do understand that. I do already have another video lined up which is a bit more interesting and advanced, which will be Battletech related. Now, I am a little bit of a Battletech fan. I'm not a Battletech historian or overly knowledgeable, albeit I have tried to study some of the Battletech lore and history a bit to try and get more into the setting. Although I will tell you now, the Fourth Succession War is literally my area of... the Fourth Succession War and early Clan period is my main focus. And the lead up to the Fourth Succession War, because that's what I know. Because I haven't over-consumed the content. I'm not a nerd, and I don't mean that in an offensive way. I really respect people that can super get into a setting, But I managed to acquire something a little bit uncommon and rare, and this is on the miniatures side, right? So the goal for me will be to produce a video that lets people who are a fan of Battletech appreciate these miniatures that are effectively unique. And once that arrives, it should be tomorrow, I'll get to work on that. And I think that will be interesting for a lot of people. And the kind of stuff I like to do and think about, like, I'm a classic tabletop guy, I've been a GM multiple times. I've spent a lot of time GMing and writing settings and worlds that are appreciated by a very small number of people. And that's just how I like to do things. And that's always how I've done things. So for me now, it's kind of like, oh hey, I really fancy making content for other people. Oh good lord, I think I've just shafted myself. Making content that other people can enjoy. Because making things makes me happy. And I am an artist, and I wouldn't call myself a good writer, but I do write. I make a lot of things, actually. I've made a lot of things. I've worked on a lot of projects. Are you kidding me? I've worked on a few projects, but, I mean, like, I'm unfortunately a very low energy person. So, as much as I do like to sit down and make things, it requires a little bit more energy. And if it takes a long time to produce something, the chance of success is reduced. Now, those of you may have noticed that in the things I like section, I have placed the BPL in there. If you are familiar with the BPL or Black Pants Legion, all you need to know is it's run by this guy called Tex. And during our little pandemic, a little long-running health incident, that gentleman took it upon himself to produce a lot of content to entertain people. And he also produces some very good material called Tex Talks Battletech, which is effectively documentary work on a fictional setting. And the work he makes is really good. One of the reasons he makes content is for self-therapy. which isn't an idea that I'd ever considered. And for me, the reason I started making things is for two reasons. The first one is to one, practice long form speech, because I do, as I have mentioned, do a little bit of voice work, and sometimes the stuff I, due to my voice type, should be applying for is a little bit on the extended talking angle of things. So you end up needing talking for extended periods of time, which can very much cause problems if you aren't used to doing it. And the more you use your voice and the more you practice using your voice effectively, the better your voice, the stronger your voice becomes. And this is why I've done this. That's one of the reasons. Now, the other reason is to practice finishing things. And what I mean by that is, not only is this a case of practicing finishing videos, uploading videos, and finishing recordings and small projects, because frankly, I start lots and lots of art pieces and I never finish the sodding things. And that's predominantly because they take a long time and I have a lot of interests and I have a lot going on, and I end up causing myself a lot of problems by just not focusing, because there's a slight lack of attention that I suffer from. Whoopsie, sorry, pineapple. And that makes things a little hard, right? When most of the art pieces I've done historically were about 50 hours or more, especially if they were for publishing. And I just don't have... There's a thing in my brain that says this is a large time investment and it's a waste of your time. So making videos, if I sit down and I play a game for an hour, I talk over it, and then I upload it, then that's taken me an hour plus the upload time with minimal editing. And the editing that does happen I do in the YouTube application, so I don't have to go into Adobe Premiere. Now, I've noticed that my most successful videos are the anime rambles. Are these stupid anime rambles. Why are they successful? I couldn't tell you. I don't think my opinion's particularly robust or good. Maybe it's a more focused audience. Maybe it's a smaller community that you're reaching into. I don't know if I would want to mix that with everything else that I'm aiming to create. Maybe that's worthwhile having a second channel for specifically anime related content and upload less frequently and do more longer things on it. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm not entirely sure. The reality is I'm a very busy person, and I try to reduce the editing work as much as possible. Now, if I was to get the consistent feedback that people would... I should probably remove myself from this because I'm not in it. That people would rather see longer videos that are better edited, less frequently, I would take that on board. Because feedback like that is important. What I don't want to do is to spend the next kind of 6 months making content like this, which no one will see. One of the things that this has done is allowed me to play and finish games, or at the very least play games consistently. The current format as it comes, like Wednesdays are kind of a free day. Battletech already has about 12 videos uploaded. Disco Elysium has about 27. And I just need to process them into their respective videos. That's uploaded well in advance because I was enjoying myself a lot. I've had to take a break from it because I needed to record other things. Oh dear. So, I mean, I've been looking out for stuff to do specific... Oh, thank you. Now, as it comes down to it, I don't know what kind of content is going to be super successful, but that's not the point. That was never the point. The point was to make things, try and give people some enjoyment out of what I'm making, and practice making things. That was always the goal. And as it stands now, I've made videos. Some people enjoy them. Some people get some pleasure out of that, and that's great. Will it be the kind of content that... Wow. Will it be the kind of content that I continue to make going forward? Couldn't tell you. Oh, I got an achievement. Nice. And I couldn't tell you because I don't know. I do not know if... Like, obviously I'll be playing games anyways, right? I'm so sorry, Pepsi God, for introducing you to the stream. Oh yeah, that's another thing, as we're talking about streams. Would the stream format work better for this? Why am I going up there? It seems like a really stupid thing to... I'm not going to get through. You know, so the reason I'm saying this is because I have this kind of free slot on a Wednesday, and it literally is just me wondering what is best to do, because I would like to entertain people. I don't want to do this for a job. I don't want to do this to make money. I should really quit out of that. This isn't the point. This is a de-stress for me, and if I can improve the content I'm producing, that will then allow me to enjoy it more. Because, I mean, I've learned a bit more editing through the stupid stuff I've made. The actual gameplay clips, it's just gameplay, you know, you just crip it down in YouTube. And that's fine. But, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I would like to make better material. And if I could receive advice on how to... I'm not in this game, am I? If I could receive advice on how to make better material, I would appreciate that and take it on board. I don't have an editor. I am my own editor, which means I try to do it as little as possible. Because what I don't want to do is sit there, and I work a full-time job. I have a side job. I do some other stuff. Like, I am a busy guy. I guess the point is, I wanted to see if creating video content like this would make me feel better about creating things. And so far the answer is yes. But if there's any feedback I could have from the community to kind of improve that, I would take it on board. I don't pretend to be a comedian. I am not at the point where I'm comfortable, because my form of comedy is harsh, and I'm not entirely sure that's the person I want to be. Because I have a MechWarrior 5 video in my brain, and it is mean. I may well make it, because I'm really sorry, Piranha, but that game is not good. You ruined something. You made something that's inherently fun not good. But to go heavy on it, I would have to comment on the voice actors, comment on the voice direction, comment on the actual way the game plays. I don't know. Maybe being mean is the way to be. But it's all in good fun, because I actually love the game. Like, I hate it because it could have been so much better, but I've still played 7 days of it, right? Anyway, I hope this finds you well, and I hope you're having fun. If you like the content, keep watching it. I appreciate it. If you don't like the content, that's fine. But at the very least, any feedback on how to make the content more enjoyable for yourselves would make me very happy, as long as it's polite, please. So with that, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next Disco Elysium episode on Friday. I have a message. I'm going to read that. Bye-bye.